Good morning and welcome to the show. This morning we're waking up with Bill Arias out here at Awesome Music. I'm having an awesome cup of coffee at Awesome Music with Bill. Bill, thanks for having me in this morning.
I'm glad you came by.
I got to tell you, Awesome Music is an awesome little place.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's in the name. Awesome. Now, and I got to tell you, it's kind of tucked back here, right by Adams Pharmacy. And if you blink, you miss it. When you're driving by, because I know I have.
That's about right, yeah.
But people who know where you are know how to find you.
Oh yes, they do.
Yeah.
They come by and have coffee just like you are too sometimes.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty casual place.
Yeah.
So how long you been in this location?
6 years, in Panama City 10.
Yeah.
We were over by the Gilbert Plaza where the mole hole is for about 4 years.
And then you moved up into this location up in Lynn Haven here on Ohio Avenue.
Yeah. It's great here. There's a lot of families around. We have a lot of kids come in for lessons. And
it's one of those locations, if you live locally, you could probably walk here even, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We got them come with their backpacks on their bicycles.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. So you give lessons here, and I see a lot of instruments hanging off the wall, so you sell and you buy instruments as well.
Right, yes. And we do band instrument rentals as well. So we've got 9 teachers here teaching right now. We've got a guy that does woodwinds and brass, and then we've got 2 drum teachers, I think 5 piano teachers, 3 guitar teachers.
Man.
And we got quite a few students, yeah.
You got them coming through. You're a busy guy. This is a busy little shop. Now you also rent instruments here too, don't you?
Right, yes we do. Yeah, for the school bands, and sometimes we'll rent if someone comes to town and they've got to play a wedding or something, we'll have a piano for them to use.
Oh, that's really cool. Now you're also a musician yourself, naturally, and you've got a band, and I want to hear more about that band, but we have to run off to a break right now.
Okay.
So on the other side of the local weather, let's talk about your cool band that you run out of here in Awesome Music. Off to your local weather, brought to you by the West Pittman Law Firm, westpittmanlawfirm.com. Welcome back. I'm here with Bill Arias, and we're here in, Thunder Alley? What's the name of this room?
Yeah.
This is the guitar room here at Awesome
yes.
Music, and you got some really awesome looking guitars here. And this one just caught my eye, this shark guitar. What's that all about?
Yeah.
In honor of Shark Week, I guess?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. It seems you got a shape and a size for every taste here.
Oh yes, we got quite an assortment of guitars and all kinds of instruments, really.
You know, before we went to the break, we talked a little bit about your band. What's the name of the band that you're in?
The Mulberry Republic.
The Mulberry Republic. And where do you guys play?
For which it stands.
One mulberry, undivided. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we play a lot of things downtown with the Downtown Improvement Board. We're doing Friday Fest tonight, actually down there. And
on Fridays.
On Fridays, yeah. And we've done some Hogs and Grogs and the Bay Breeze. We did the last Bay Breeze that they did down there, which there was quite a breeze that night too. The weather had just come through.
So to tell me, what goes on in this room? Is this just kind of a little showroom that you got going on back
Yeah,
there?
this is a showroom here, but we do have 5 little studios where we do our lessons here as well. We've got a little stage area, and we do recitals pretty often too. Over at Roberts Hall is just next door.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah, so and it got great acoustics, and the last one we had, I know we had well over 100 people there too, and it's so cool seeing the kids working hard and polishing their pieces of music and coming out and doing it for their friends and family. And we film it and put it on YouTube so if Grandma couldn't make it, they can say, hey, look on here.
Oh, that's so cool. So anybody can get up at Roberts Hall and do their thing, I guess?
Yeah, well, that's like for the jams and all. This is a recital. Our students get up and they show what they've learned and impress everyone.
Well, this is pretty cool. Impressive already.
Well, thanks.
This thing is, I got to ask you, what's up with the hands? What's that all about?
This is, these are guitar hangers.
Excuse me. Oh, a guitar hanger. So you put this on your wall.
Right, yes.
And that holds your guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, I
got monsters and skeleton ones. They have women hands too.
Yeah, how cool is that? Lady hand. Well, I got to hand it to you.
All right.
This is a pretty cool place, Bill. Maybe you can show me what else is going on around here.
Okay, sure,
too.
absolutely.
Let's take a walk.
Okay.
So, Bill, what's this room? What's this all about?
This is Lucas Carter. He's one of our instructors here. And this is one of our rooms where we do lessons at. And you can see it's got a cool vibe to it and all.
Yeah, it's a cool little, and it's almost like a little stage area you have here.
Yeah, it's been nice. We've done a seminar in here too once.
Then Lucas is one of your instructors here, I
yes,
suppose.
Yeah.
And he looks like a pretty young guy. How old a guy are you, Lucas?
Just 19. 19 years old.
19 years old, as opposed to months, which you do when your kids are real little. But,
you like the pink guitar too? It's one of our better playing ones.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, it's a really nice little guitar. So, do you just teach guitar in this area? I noticed you got a keyboard here as well.
Yeah, we we do voice lessons up here too, and piano lessons as well.
Yeah, and this is a cool little area because you also have a lot of guitars on display and some other things that might catch people's interest while they're having a lesson here.
Absolutely.
So you keep them coming and going out of here. So voice, keyboards, guitar. And are all of your instructors this young?
Oh, no,
I would think a lot of your students might be that young.
Yeah. In fact, we've got students that are in their 50s too.
Oh, wow. So there's hope for me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we are talking about poor Lucas in front of him like he's not even here, but he's a really talented guy, and I'd like to hear him play some more if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Bill at Awesome Music, and we're here in the stage room. We're on this little stage where you guys give lessons. You know, off camera we talked about the benefits of musical education and what that does for kids and adults as well.
Yes, it really does. I guess there's been some studies that have showed that that mathematics and all kinds of things you do a lot better if you've had music in your life and if you've played an instrument.
It just exercises parts of your brain that actually are helpful in doing other things. And I know I brag about my son all the time, but the typical proud dad. But you know, he plays, and when he's not studying, he's playing, and it helps him. When he takes a break from his studies, and he does this at college now too. He takes a break from his studies, he's strumming away.
Yeah, it's a good stress reliever. That's what I find.
And it's also, you know, you got the summertime coming up. Do you guys have anything special going on for the summer?
Oh yeah, we've got all kinds of lessons going on every week. We've got a summer school camp for the kids to come in and play. You know, the kids, when they get off from school, it's nice to have them home, but after a while, mom and dad's going, well, I think we need to find something for you to do.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than music, really, because like you said, you know, it raises your IQ totally.
Yeah, and it keeps them engaged. You know, you really. We had a psychologist on the show recently, and we talked about summer break and what kids should be doing. And this is probably one of those things you should enroll your kids in to keep them mentally active and to give them some structure for their summertime.
Absolutely. In fact, we help out sometimes over at the library across the street here too. And we'll be there, I think it's June 17th or something like that. They have a summer reading program. And we'll go over and get the kids singing some songs and stuff. And we like to give into the community a lot too. We've done a lot of charity stuff as well, working with Fox TV too, and with Hess Entertainment.
That's real cool. Now, if I wanted to get my kid, if somebody's watching this and they see us hanging out in this cool little room with these really cool guitars and instruments around, and I want to get my kid enrolled in a program, how do I do that?
Just give us a call. Keep in mind what kind of hours and days work well for you, and we've got enough instructors here. I've got 9 instructors all together, and we can find a time that will fit your schedule so that you can get down here. And we even have cut rates for if you have brothers and sisters and they're in the same classes
kind of
together.
a family plan.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And all our lessons are pretty much one-on-one. It's better than the group thing, because in a group you've got one will practice and one won't, and then after a week or two they're
Somebody's
all
slowing
on different
somebody down.
pages.
And I get it. So what's the number now to call for Awesome Music?
It's 850-769-0900.
Okay, so that's the number. You want to get your kid involved in something cool this summer. That includes music, of course. Awesome Music here up on Ohio Avenue on 77 in Lynn Haven. And we'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Heather Gaither from Metabolic Research Center, and welcome back,
Thanks.
Heather.
Thank you.
Okay, the perils of Pauline.
I'm telling you.
You've been out for a while.
I fell and hit my head.
Yeah.
I got a concussion.
And you woke up and you were here.
Yeah. Where am
How did I get here? I know, but serious business, you really had a serious concussion.
I did. I fell at home and hit my head on a wooden trunk, and I hit it hard. And then
goodness.
as the day went on, I realized I was sick, and I threw up, and I couldn't recognize things. I couldn't call this a coffee cup. And so anyway, I got an MRI. I'm okay, but it's taken a full week for me to get better.
You had us worried.
Yeah.
And welcome back. Not that Lana didn't do a good job. She did a fine job.
She did a great job, yeah.
But we were worried about you. That's some serious stuff.
Oh,
good grief.
I know.
Oh, God. Now, what does that do for weight loss and concussion? I wonder.
Well, the first few days I was just really sick to my stomach. So,
oh, my.
Yeah. And then they had me lay in the dark and not watch TV or use my computer screen for days on end. So
Holy mackerel.
we're lucky that I didn't gain 10 pounds. I mean, that was miserable for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can only imagine how terrible
And I
that
am
is.
not the type to be left with nothing to do.
I know.
Really.
We love having you on the show.
Not a good idea.
Good grief. Well, now that you're back and you're back in the saddle again and fit as a fiddle, I'm hoping.
Yes, I am.
Summertime.
Yes.
We've got, the kids are out of school.
Absolutely.
Childhood diabetes is on the rise. Diabetes, that was a little buzzword I learned, I think, from you.
Yeah.
You know, diabetes because of obesity. We've got to be careful. We're taking our kids to theme parks. And we've got, summertime's cotton candy, hamburgers, hot dogs, park food, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, when I put on my serious face when I started to talk about kids a little bit, because there's nothing funny about overfeeding our kids or creating a situation where they are overweight. We have a situation now where diabetes is at an all-time high in most children. We are seeing more fatty liver disease in children than we've ever seen. We're talking about little kids' livers that are having trouble working. We're talking about enlarged livers. We're talking about diabetes, blood sugar issues.
In children.
High blood pressure in children. And there's nothing funny about that. Statistically speaking, overweight kids make overweight adults. And so by getting a handle on what our children eat now and by making sure that we get their weight under control now, we avoid setting them up for a lifetime of struggle with their weight.
But it's summertime. How do you do that when everybody's on vacation?
Right.
And maybe you're at a theme park or whatever. It may be limited fare there. I mean,
it might be. It certainly could be limited fare. I think, for one, I'm a big proponent of talking to your kids and explaining. Just like you explain everything else to them in life, it's important to talk to them about nutrition and about food, right? This food contains nothing but junk and sugar, and this food will make you tired and lethargic and will make you play baseball not as good. This food is super healthy, it's nutritious, it's loaded in good stuff, and you're going to hit the ball further, you're going to run down the soccer field faster, your brain's going to work better when you play that game. It's really about helping your child understand the power of nutrition and what bad nutrition and good nutrition do for you. And when they understand it at a fundamental level, and it will take time. Your kid's not going to go, okay, well then I'm never going to have a cupcake again. But over time, when you start to have those conversations and you're standing at the theme park, your child will begin to say, you know what, Mom, I had an ice cream bar earlier today. I think I'm going to grab a banana, or I think I'm going to get some nuts, or I just think I'm going to have a sandwich instead of another Mickey Mouse pop.
Yeah.
And so they can begin to make those decisions when you arm them with the knowledge.
I noticed that fast food places, even the amusement parks, a local amusement park I was at here recently at Miracle Show, they have a lot of healthy choices now.
Yes, and when you become attuned to it and you start to look for it and you seek those things out, you will notice they are there. And you will notice that there are healthy choices. And it's not about going to the theme park and crunching on a salad necessarily. It's about going and making a healthier choice than you would have before.
I was looking for a hot dog. I couldn't find one.
Oh.
I wound up having a gyro instead.
Okay.
Which was actually even better.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I think, first off, a lot of places are becoming, more creative in their food. And with that creativity in their food comes more choice.
Have you been to Disney? That big Fred Flintstone turkey leg?
Yeah. And Disney is loaded with good food choices.
Yeah,
Disney has tons of healthy options you can pick from. Disney used to be, just junk fare, but it isn't anymore.
Park food,
park food. But there is a lot of healthy choices these days. The other thing is, just like we do, take your food with you. Take snacks with you. Take some nuts with you. Take a protein bar with you. Take a banana, an orange, an apple. They're all very portable. Bring snacks along. When the kids are hungry, save yourself. That snack at the park is like $752.
Yeah.
Get a banana. It costs 50 cents.
Yeah, how about that? I know when we used to go, when my boys were little, and we would load it up in the minivan, Karen would pack a little cooler.
Oh, yeah, my mom did too, man. We always had food in the cooler.
And instead of stopping and driving through somewhere,
oh, yeah.
Go back to the cooler, and she would have treats like nuts and fruit and things like that for us to
my mom
snack
made
on.
sandwiches and fruit and everything and just tossed it in the back seat and we kept going.
Yeah, so that's a great, so summertime doesn't mean you have to fall off the wagon.
No.
Just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you have
Absolutely
to
not.
splurge. You can still stay
Enjoy
on.
all the great stuff. It's time for watermelon and strawberries and blueberries and cook it home.
Heather Gaither, thank you so much for coming back out. And it's so good to have you back.
Thanks.
And fit as a fiddle again.
Thanks.
And be careful, no more falling,
Okay.
Try to keep that to a minimum. That's not good for you. And we'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the show. It's Friday, and it's time for Jennifer Vigil to give us the Live 850. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Weekend Roundup.
Got it right this week.
I know. It only took me like 8 weeks to figure out how to say this. Live 850, that handy app that we all love to have on our cell phones and on our tablets and tell us what's going on around town.
This week we are kind of slowing down. Everybody's getting prepped for 4th of July right around the corner. So there's a big events coming. But if you want to go out and support the Panama City Beach Library, they have the Dine and Support the PCB Library. If you eat at Bayou on the Beach on the 14th, portion of the proceeds go to support the library. And also the Bay Breeze concert series, which they hold in downtown Panama City, starts on the 19th. That's where they have the music in the park, and you can bring your lawn chair out there and just hang out and get a nice little free concert. This coming weekend on the 21st, we have the Women's Expo at Panama City Mall. So if you're a woman looking for a work-life balance kind of thing, they're going to have a lot of free prizes, and they're going to have a lot of different stuff going on at the mall, number of booths. And then, you know, the weekend after that, everyone will be here for 4th of July weekend. It's going to be a big holiday weekend. There are events going on everywhere.
Wow. Well, looking forward to all that. So, but this is going to be a quiet weekend this weekend, right?
It's going to be relatively quiet. I think there's a 5K or two, one over in St. George and one on Panama City Beach. But I think most of it is going to be kind of the beach if it's nice and some live music. There's a ton of live music going on this weekend and just a lot of things that people are getting ready for.
I know there's a poker run going on at Harley Davidson this weekend on Saturday.
Yep.
So that's going on. So for you bikers, make sure to get out to that or give them a call.
Well, and you know, something else with Harley that we just added to the app, in addition to, you know, the big Gulf Coast Pepsi Jam that's coming at the end of August, they are going to have Harley combined with Coca-Cola, and they are sponsoring the Great American Blues Festival that's going to be coming to town. So make sure you check the app for the dates on that. We just added that information this week.
Love that. I got a right to sing the blues, let me tell you.
There's a lot of big artists that are coming for that are real famous jazz and blues musicians. So it'll be great. This weekend we have Jay Smith at Uncle Ernie's on Saturday. I think he is at the Purple Grape on Friday. There is Gene Mitchell at that new Runaway Island restaurant. So definitely if you're into a little bit of Jimmy Buffett music, stop by and see Gene. And there is Maslina Cargo at G. Foley's. I will actually be taking my husband out for an early Father's Day dinner at G. Foley's. They are open on Father's Day,
You get
though.
to see Steve and Jenna, Maslina Cargo. They're awesome.
Absolutely. They've been on the show, right?
They have,
They
yeah.
have, yeah. But G. Foley's open specially for Father's Day on Sunday. So this Father's Day is really Dad's Day. So it's probably going to be the beach and outdoor activities and things that dads like to do.
And Friday the 13th, just in case you're all wondering, is a high holy day in my house. Good as Karen's birthday.
Happy birthday, Karen.
Karen is going to be 29 years old this weekend. Okay, that was a lie. But she looks it.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, she looks it.
It's what she looks it. So
She
happy
does.
birthday, Karen. And I hope you have a great weekend. I hope your husband takes you somewhere cool.
Hope so.
Who knows? Maybe you can give me some tips when we get done with this.
G. Foley's is great. See you there.
Thank you. Yeah, see you at G. Foley's. Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. But the other thing this weekend,
Yeah.
take her and walk around some of the Grand Lagoon farmers markets and stuff like that. That's every weekend. That's every weekend. Some of the other things that are on the daily section of the app, if you're into trivia, they have Tuesday night trivia, Thursday night trivia. You can check it out at the Purple Grape, Applebee's in town, or Applebee's on the beach, and TGI Fridays in town also. So check it out if you want to be a trivia buff and go out for some Jeopardy style entertainment. That's always fun.
I am a trivia master.
It's super fun.
So-
Dr. Dan Finley
he is the master of all. Yes, I play his games on Facebook. Yeah,
he has a lot of the great trivia questions.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a really enjoyable Father's Day weekend. I hope all the dads out there have a great weekend.
And it's going to be a great birthday weekend for me too. And Jennifer Vigil, thank you so much for coming on and show us your app. And if you don't have that app, get it. Live 850.